guys, welcome back to another host from beginner video. This is Monster Jam Diecast Rocks episode 6, where we have our ramp for today's event. It will be featuring 60 monster trucks, of course. Guys, we're gonna kick things off with Prowl. Guys, I don't say but here are the trucks. Okay, guys, we're gonna start this off. Let's kick things. We have Prowler, and he's taking on the debuting of UFO. Okay, guys, here's our first race. Both trucks are staged as we get ready, get set, go green. Down the stretch. Ooh, Prowler is wrecking its side. UFO will be moving on to the next round. Team Prowler almost had it, but they're on their side. That means UFO moves on. Next up, we have Mohawk Warrior. He's taking on Max D. These two have been facing each other since episode 2 came. Let's see who takes it. It's gonna be Mohawk Warrior. Max D tried to chase down Mohawk Warrior, but Mohawk Warrior will get the win. Next up, we have Jurassic Attack, the new monster truck. He's taking on that Monster Mutt Zombie. This is the version of Monster Mutt Zombie. Let's see who takes it. It's Monster Mutt Zombie. Takes out. Wow, what a race. Monster Mutt Zombie with huge air. Next up is Inferno. He's taking on Backdraft. Backdraft hasn't won before, so now he actually won. What an event. Next up, we have Jester. He's taking on Monster Jam Army. Let's see who takes it. Ooh. If he goes straight down just barely, Jester has taken the win. He'll be moving on to round number 2. Next up, we have Gravedigger. He's set to take on Crush Station. Both trucks are stages ready, get set to go green. Down the stretch, Crush Station pulls out the win over the Gravedigger. What an event. Wow. Next up is Bigfoot. He's taking on the camper van. And the camper van will take the win over Bigfoot. He has a huge crash. Here come the ancient officials to flip the Bigfoot truck over. And you can see there's little top roof damage. What a crash. The camper van will move on to round number 2. And the final race of round number 1. We have Blue Thunder. He's set to take on Earthshaker. Both stages ready to get set to go green. Blue Thunder Ride Truck Rex. Earthshaker moves on to round number 2. Folks, before we jump into round number 2, we're going to take you down the pits for the Bigfoot team. They're fixing that truck up for this season. And folks, we just got word that the Blue Thunder machine has wrecked as well. You can see some damage, and they're also fixing their truck as well. Folks, never mind that. We're into round number 2 of the semifinal. First matchup of the semifinals, we've got UFO set to take on Mohawk Warrior, who advanced on to the semifinals. Both trucks are ready, set to go green. Mohawk Warrior both trucks are staged. Mohawk Warrior tries to pull out the lead, but UFO comes from behind, and UFO will steal the win. What a race. UFO moved in the semifinals. Mohawk Warriors wrecked the truck. They'll be going home. Next up, we got Monster Mutt Zombie, set to take on Backdraft. Backdraft hasn't won an event before. Let's see what he can do against the Monster Mutt Zombie. Both trucks are stages set to go green. Oh, guys, both trucks were now they both split up. And just barely backdraft is taking the win. The Monster Mud Zombie goes home. Next up we have Jester. And he's set to take on Crustacean. Let's see who will take it. Crustacean wrecks on its side. Actually, yeah, Jester and Crustacean actually right. Here comes the 18th official to put Jester. Whoa, he's wrecked up. And Crustacean on their wheels. What a crash. Both trucks should be down to the pits. And they will get fixed up. But Jester moves on to round number 2. In this final race of round number 1. We got the camper van set to take on Earthshaker. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our final race of the round number 1. Let's see who takes it. Both trucks are stages as we're ready to get set to go green. Both trucks down the straight, jumping over the cars. Whoa, huge tough break for Earthshaker. He will be eliminated. Thank you. Whoa, the camper van crashes on the side. They will advance on to round number 2. What an event. Ladies and gentlemen, we're taking you down to the pits. Team Crustacean is fixing their truck well as Jester's. A few moments later. Ladies and gentlemen, we're into the semifinals. Folks, before we get to the finals, Team Mohawk Warriors is taking on the Mohawk, and they put it back on the rooftop. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're into round in the finals. Sorry guys if I hit the ramp there for the trucks. In the first matchup of the finals, we have UFO set to take on Backdraft. Who'll be moving into the semifinals? Let's find out. Both trucks are staged as we're ready to get set to go green. Both trucks down the stretch, open up the cars. Whoa, a huge tough break. Wait a minute. Wow, it's a comeback. Whoa, Backdraft had the lead. But UFO comes back on them. UFO will be moving into the championship. Next up in the second match of the semifinals, we got Jester set to take on the camper van. Both trucks are stayed. Guys, it's not actually a camper van, it's actually the camper. Let's see who takes the win. Both trucks are staged, and nobody makes it off the track, and nobody crossed the finish line. Folks, we just got word that both trucks actually didn't run the oil. They just couldn't make it. Both trucks are staged once again, ready, set to go green, and Jester takes the win. He will move on to the championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the championship. We have Jester set to take on UFO. Well, folks, it all comes down to this. Who will be coming home with that checkered flag? Who will be the winner to take on our 6th checkered flag? Guys, the winner of episode 6 and the winner of our checkered flag, none other than Jester! Folks, Jester almost crossed the finish line. Guys, Jester was so close. Wait a minute. UFO is coming from behind, and UFO is our champion. Folks, UFO is your checkered flag champion. I cannot believe it. Chester, you were so good close. Ladies and gentlemen, congrats to UFO. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. See you guys next time in episode 7. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.